It's Entertainment Schmig.
And it's brought to you by Plaza Motors. Netflix and Orange is the New Black fans surprised last night. Early release of season 3. It's available today. 20 awards in its first 2 seasons. Orange is the New Black. Good binge watch for you on Netflix. Also on TV this weekend, tonight is the series finale of Phineas and Ferb, the animated cartoon that a lot of kids grew up with.
Oh, I'm going to miss it again.
Me too. Sunday, season finale of Silicon Valley, season finale of Veep, and don't know how Kev's going to function since he'll be camping in, Santa Claus? Holiday World, Indiana? Holiday World.
Yeah, outside of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Season finale of Game of Thrones on Sunday
he doesn't
night.
watch it till Monday, remember?
But he has HBO Go.
And they steal it some way, I think.
Yeah. I think you have to have HBO to have HBO Go, and he does not have cable.
No, he doesn't.
Someone's going to be raiding their tent this weekend. And Sunday, the 5th game of the NBA Finals, tied at 2 apiece between the Warriors and Cavaliers.
I was going to ask Gord, who are you for?
Those no one.
Yeah.
Those no one.
Well, listen, last night, people got a little slip on ABC. Before the game started, LeBron James was fixing his shorts. And you know those gym shorts, they have pretty big elastic waists. And as he was,
Vixen.
Yeah, making an adjustment to his uniform.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, for a split second. But thanks to Freeze Frame and the interwebs.
Right. Oh, they're going to get fined, I bet. Big time.
You think?
Come on.
No, wait a minute. Just because the camera happens to be on a guy who's adjusting his shorts, they didn't zoom in or anything.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah, it was about
not our
as
company.
long. Listen, the exposure was about as long. A brief second, but all it takes is pausing your TV.
The interesting thing is that thing had 11 points last night.
I'm not saying anything, but it is not safe for work. Please.
Well, thanks for telling us about it. Here's something that's unbelievable. Don't go look at it.
Hey, I'm sorry. It's not safe for work, but in this line of work, you have to, click on the story to make sure
Right.
that it's true and look it up on Snopes and all that
That's
stuff.
what I said about the horse video many years ago.
That is not prep.
And then you replayed it. That's the problem.
Oh,
I had to share that with someone else who couldn't forget about it.
it's just burned in my brain.
Yep.
Worst moment.
She gets this weird tick every time he talks about it.
Really bothers me.
Jurassic World. Let's change gears a little bit. Talk about the dinosaurs in the big screen this weekend. The only big release this weekend, and it's expected to make about $110 million in its first weekend. The first Jurassic Park, by the way, played in movie theaters for over a year in 1993.
Wow.
And made over $1 billion worldwide.
Well, that was before people could go out and Redbox and
don't you think
Netflix
they
and Hulu.
put those movies to rental and on demand so much faster now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they milk it at the theater, and then they throw it to DVD and all that kind of stuff.
That's
then
interesting,
it makes its way to HBO.
Yeah. It's still going to make a lot of money, and it's interesting hearing Steven Spielberg on the casting of Chris Pratt in the movie, because think about it, he's been in some big movies, but when they cast him in Jurassic World, it was before any of those movies hit theaters.
I thought he had the chops for this. Bit of a risk, and of course, when Guardians of the Galaxy came out, we all thought we were really smart. Even though we didn't make Guardians of the Galaxy, they made us look really smart. But look, Chris is a wonderful actor. The important thing is he's has a strong screen presence. He has a tremendous sense of humor. And he's a team player. And so he's going to go all the way with his career. He's really going to go far.
Oh, man, when Steven Spielberg says that about you.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because Chris Pratt, Parks and Rec, kind of like goofy guy. And all of a sudden he got all these big roles and kind of blew up all at once. But it makes sense when you hear Steven Spielberg talk about it.
Yeah, I was watching a behind the scenes of the making of it, and Chris Pratt was saying that every single day on set, all of them would look at each other and go, "We're in a Jurassic Park movie," because they were like kids.
Sure. Yeah,
Sure.
he was
when
like
Jurassic Park came out.
He was like 13, I think, when Jurassic Park came out. Oh my God, you'd be so excited. This is not going to excite Guy. I can't tell you the number of times we've talked about Game of War and Kate Upton's commercials for the video game in the last, 2 or 3 weeks. Well, apparently, someone else is replacing Kate.
Say it ain't so.
Yes. And from Kate Upton, okay, you think the logical replacement would be...
Maybe that chicken, the Hardee's commercial that got banned, that Charlotte McKinney.
Maybe. Another, supermodel who's curvy.
Yes.
Or Mariah Carey.
No. Kate
into-
Upton is 23 years old. Mariah Carey is 107.
Hey, she's
not
only a couple
old.
years
I know, but
older
I'm just-
than I. She's
What?
like...
But she's not, to me, a sex symbol at all.
No.
She was.
She thinks she is.
She
and
was.
I've never seen it.
Apparently a 7-figure deal to do a 30-second commercial for Game of War.
I don't think they don't know their audience.
I don't know. Happy Friday, guy. That's Entertainment Schmig. More at 8:40. Schmig Schmackdown at 7:40 and more online at y98.com.